Hello friends, this video on factorization part 7 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Question number 4. Factorize. Again we have two expressions. First let's look at the first one. 25a square minus 4b square plus 28bc minus 49c square. Okay, so now if you look at this expression, you have four terms out of which you have three different variables like a, b, c, and that too out of the four terms you have three terms which are quadratic like a square, b square, c square. Now quite difficult to handle, it seems, right? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's first handle three of these, try to solve that, make it simpler, and then take the fourth one along. Let's take a couple of seconds to analyze each term. So if you look at the first term, it is a perfect square. So 25a square can be written as 5a whole square. If you look at the second term, this is also a perfect square because 4b square can be written as 2b whole square. If you look at the last term, this one also is a perfect square because you can write it as 7c whole square. So all these three quadratic terms are perfect squares. Now the question is, which three terms should we first consider? Because we can make use of identities like a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square only with three terms, because we would need something in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? So what we have to use or which terms we need to select, that will be decided by this term. So when you look at this term, it involves two variables b and c. So that clearly tells us that we can only consider this term b square and this term c square. So let's see if this part fits into our formula or not. So what we will do, let's keep 25a square aside for now and let's take everything else inside a bracket. For example, we take this 4b square minus 28bc plus 49c square inside a bracket. Now why the signs reversed? Because we have taken minus in common. So when we take minus in common, that means we are basically taking out the common factor of -1 from each one of these. Okay, so now let's just try to solve all that we have inside the bracket. So 4b square can be written as 2b whole square, 49c square can be written as 7c whole square. So the middle term must be written as 2 into a into b. So just check if this value is equal to this or not. So this would be 2 2s are 4, 4 7s are 28. So 28 bc. Perfect. So this fits into it. Okay, I just missed the minus sign here. So this would be 25a square minus, this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. That is a minus b whole square. So you have 25a square minus 2b minus 7c whole square. Now as I mentioned just now, 25a square can be written as 5a whole square minus 2b minus 7c whole square. Now does this expression resemble any identity that you have learned so far? Yes, it does. It is in the form of a square minus b square, where 5a represents a and 2b minus 7c together represents b. So a square minus b square will be equal to a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b. So this is a minus b. So this would be our answer. So when you deal with this kind of expression, so you need to be little extra cautious. That's because many a times while solving these type of expressions, people often tend to ignore the minus sign and therefore they commit a lot of mistakes. So please make sure wherever you have a minus sign, and if you're taking that minus in common, so the signs inside would all get reversed. Similarly, in this case also, if you see a plus b, so there could be one more step like a plus b into a minus b. So now when you open the inside first brackets, this is what you will get. So these are small things which you should keep in mind. Okay, now let's move on to the next expression, lm plus l plus m plus 1. So here if you look at the first part, first two terms, you see L is a common factor. So let's take L out. So this becomes L into m plus 1 plus m plus 1. Now let's compare this term and this term. What do you have in common? M plus 1 is common. So if you take out m plus 1, in the first term you are left with L, in the second term you are left with 1 because m plus 1 into 1 is m plus 1. So what is this? This is the factor form. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.